Oh, God
And
damn it.
we're live, ladies and gentlemen, boys, girls, children of all ages. Welcome to another edition of Wrestling with Trivia. I hope we have two opponents here. I'm sure he'll come back in a second or later. Got a great matchup here for you. You've seen them before. They picked up some wins. They're coming back for another one here today. First of all, let's introduce the guy that we can see on screen. Ladies and gentlemen, Michael Turner. You know him, you love him. Let's hear it for him.
Sorry about that. I didn't have a pen.
He vanished and now he's back.
I didn't have a pen on me. I had the notepad and I was like, wonderful to write with.
Blood,
now-
man. Make it happen.
And his opponent, who's now back on screen and only 30 minutes late, ladies and gentlemen, Ruby has problems with his stomach. Flyer.
Yes, that one had someone else had a engagement they wanted to do without me.
Okay, I don't know what that meant. Question number one. We got 20 questions for you. You guys know how the game works. 20 questions from the world of professional wrestling. Write down your answers. Number one, what main evented WrestleMania 25? This was after WrestleMania 24, but the year before 26.
That's how math works.
Yeah, you're welcome. Michael T's in, waiting on Ruby, the flyer.
All right, I think I got this one.
What we got, Michael?
Triple H and Randy Orton.
It's all about the game and the Viper. Ruby, what do you have? The game and the Viper, both of you have a point on the board here. Not surprised with you, gentlemen. Number two, what at the time former WWE Intercontinental and Tag Team Champion made his TNA debut by facing AJ Styles on a June 2004 TNA pay-per-view back in the weekly days? June of 04. He was a former Intercontinental and Tag Team Champion for the WWF/E. This is his
I'm
first,
good.
but not last TNA appearance.
This is wrong, but I'll go with it.
Ruby. Mr. Hardy. Turner.
I had D'Lo Brown. I think it's earlier.
Oh, looking for Jeff Hardy indeed.
I have that on DVD actually.
I would imagine I do.
I had the Jeff Hardy TNA DVD.
I
The
don't know if I
Charismatic
have that.
Enigma.
Number three, who won the women's Money in the Bank match in 2017?
Oh, bring me so off.
I'm in.
All right, I'm good.
All right, and the movie I'm watching, the kid that just got murdered is now back as a zombie. All right, so Michael, what you got?
I have James Ellsworth winning it for Carmella.
Ruby.
Yeah, that just hit my brain right now after I wrote my answer down. I was like, shit.
Oh yes, I'm gonna give it to Michael. Yeah, I probably would say. I mean, technically, I feel like Carmella has the win, but yeah,
He won the second one, but Ellsworth won the first one. He grabbed the belt.
No, I know exactly. I'm definitely giving you the point. We're now tied, bringing it right back up here now. Number four. This is a recent one over in the Land of All Elite. What was the name of AEW's women's tag team tournament?
I'm in.
Well, let me know when you're in, Ruby.
I honestly cannot remember it, so you're probably gonna have this point.
Yeah, D'Lo's TNA debut was in March of 03, actually.
So I thought, yeah, I was a
I thought you
year
were
off.
googling that while we were waiting for this.
I just like
Yeah, he
to
always
look
does
up facts. He teamed actually. This is a fun match. D'Lo, Dusty Rhodes, and Jeff Jarrett defeating Brian Lawler, David Flair, and Eric Watts. Oh, I see here. All second-gen guys.
David
On the
Flair had a
opposite.
TNA match.
Flair
my
had a
God.
few back in those weekly years.
Right. I
Flair and Watts. Wow, Flair and Watts on the same match. Ooh, oh boy. Brian
Yeah.
Lawler was the workhorse in that. All right.
you got the point. on this one.
Are we in, gentlemen?
Yeah.
All right, Mr. Michael,
It's the deadly draw.
Mr. Ruby.
I didn't pay attention to the tournament.
Oh, yes. Michael got it, by the way. Deadly Draw, indeed. The Deadly Draw tournament won by Evilise and my girl, Diamante. Number 5.
That's not like a mean person. I actually have paid attention to AEW all like in general, so it don't sound like I hate women's wrestling. I just had to pay attention to any of AEW lately.
Understandable. We weren't calling you out or nothing. That could hurt you in this game, though. Number 5. What did Eric Bischoff dress up as on the Halloween edition of SmackDown in 2002?
This is gonna be so wrong, but I'm okay with it.
Pretty quick turnaround for D'Lo and from WWE to TNA. It must have been no 90-day clause back then.
Yeah.
He's fighting.
Like we're
he's
not worried
fighting-
about this little promotion that's charging you $15 for a 2-hour show every Wednesday.
He's fighting Booker on Raw in February, and then by March he's popping up in TNA. So no 90 days there. I think Raven did the same thing. Raven was like a week and a half later.
We're not worried about them yet. They're still around in 2020.
I know. Everyone's been chicken littling that company since like 2003. It's gonna die. It's gonna die. It's not gonna last. 2020.
Oh, it's still around.
2020. All right, Ruby, what you got?
Mine's such a random guess.
A witch. In a weird way, I'm gonna talk about that. Turner.
I said he dressed up as Stephanie McMahon.
Oh, you guys, you're actually in a weird way. You're not like far off. So here's
I
the
almost said a pimp, but I did remember that was Cena.
No, he had like the Vanilla Ice thing.
Yeah, he wasn't really a pimp. Yeah, exactly. You're thinking pimp, but yeah, he was Vanilla Ice. So what it was, Eric Bischoff dressed up as Vince McMahon.
I
then
was gonna put that.
he kissed Stephanie McMahon,
Okay.
who was dressed up as a witch. So the whole story and answers is with your answer. So yeah, he had the Vince McMahon mask off, and then weirdly enough, took it off and smooched the daughter.
Gotcha.
All right, so been working these new questions a little bit a different way here. There's 4 answers to this question. If you both have 4, you both get the point. You both have 3. But if someone has more than the other, that's who will get the point.
Okay.
Number 6, I want you to name the 4 members of the Core. That way, if someone only has a couple, they can still get a point if they have more than the other. Instead of naming all or nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Only give me 4, though. Don't give me 5. Don't cheat.
Yeah,
And try to cover your tracks.
I'm in.
Michael's in pretty quick with his answer. Ruby's pondering.
Oh, I'm right.
Down. He's writing. All right. I took it back. I'm sorry.
Actually, I remember who all went with who. Okay.
Yeah, we're on like the same wavelength, I think.
Yeah, because half went one way and half went the other.
Right.
It's like, who went with the new Nexus and who went with Core?
Better help your opponent. All right, Ruby, show me your 4. You went with Barrett.
Darren Young.
Okay, Darren Young, Justin
Justin
Gabriel, Michael Tarver. You only have 2 points there. So, Michael, can you do better?
I think it was Zeke, Slater, Gabriel, and I said Young for the fourth one, but I think I'm wrong about that.
Oh, well, you still got more, though. Yeah, it was Wade Barrett, of course.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what would come to my mind. But it doesn't matter. That gets Michael his 4th point here on the board. No, it is. I'm sorry. For the record, it is Wade Barrett, Heath Slater, Justin Gabriel, and good old Ezekiel Jackson.
I forgot Ezekiel Jackson's a part of that.
Yeah, that's why it wasn't just the Nexus. He was the other last member of the core that was outside of Nexus. Yes. And number 7, what was Buff Bagwell's finisher in WCW? Well, I don't know if he does anything else elsewhere. So don't put Canadian Destroyer that he did a few years ago.
Oh God.
Technically, he had 2, but I think I know what you're going for.
Okay, you can debate me if you have the other one. I don't know if you go cage match. I feel like this is the only thing.
All right.
All right. Here, let's start with Ruby then again. What you got, Michael?
Same.
All right, yeah, that's what I was looking for. What else were you thinking, Michael?
He used the fisherman suplex when he was Marcus Alexander Bagwell.
Ah, okay. Well, I did say Buff though, so.
He might have won a match with it. I don't know.
Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, true. I also would have accepted the Buff blockbuster if anyone had thrown in the Buff in there.
Yeah. I will say, I don't think they wanted him used. Oh, sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. I'm sorry.
I think they wanted him using the Fisherman Suplex on the same show as Kurt Hennig.
Oh, maybe. That's actually, who knows. Number 8, Ruby. It's a current AEW question, so good luck.
No.
What was the name? What was the name of Brandy Rhodes' stable that has since disbanded?
Oh, I know that.
It's not that recent, so maybe you might know it if you're an earlier watcher. Brandy Rhodes' stable. Michael's in. Still a close game, 5-3. Any man's game. Coming up next, an Al Snow question. So get ready, gentlemen. Mick Foley's favorite.
Okay. Hope I got this.
Michael, what you got?
Technically, you could be talking about 2 different things because she had another faction recently break up. That was the Nightmare Sisters, but I think you're talking about the Nightmare Collective.
Okay, well, I said stable too, so the sisters wouldn't be a stable, would it be?
Yeah.
QT was sort of in there. It's fine.
I went Nightmare
Oh,
Sisters.
no, I'm looking for the collective that has, Michael just said. Yeah, that was the stable. I guess that's why I said I was trying to
turn.
say earlier. Yeah, so 6 point there to Michael as we go into question number 9. What was the name that Al Snow, I told you it was an Al Snow question, gave the reindeer head that he carried to the ring in 1999?
I can't remember the thing.
Not looking up the answer. I have to text someone real quick. I have a completely made up answer on my board.
Ruby, this is where you can pull up a point, man. Come on, you know your Al Snow trivia.
I honestly don't ever remember that damn reindeer head. Something come up something random. I do remember his other 2 things.
This is gonna be a joke round.
Yeah, no kidding. It's gonna be the 2 most off the wall answers ever.
What you got, Michael?
I said Sven.
What you got, Ruby? Roadkill.
That's a better answer.
You're not terribly off, Michael. We're looking for Pierre the reindeer head. How can
Yeah,
you
because I remember head, of course, and Pepper. I don't remember ever
Yeah,
the
right.
reindeer head.
I mean, I always think of, when at the end of the day, when the chapter on wrestling is closed, you think Hogan Andre, you think Pierre the reindeer head. I mean, come on. Number
Poor
10. Halfway there, living on a prayer. Who was the first person to win the WWF Hardcore title after they had already been the world champion?
That's a good question.
I thought it was interesting. This is what I researched myself.
Yeah. I love the hardcore division.
Sure, why not? We'll go with that.
All right, let's see. Michael.
It was right after they won the world
Big
title.
Show.
The Big Show. Where are we? It's the Mankind. It is the Big Show. Michael pulls it out.
What was Mankind? Oh, he's awarded.
He won
the
it
damn title.
before.
He actually won.
I actually originally thought the question might have been who was the second, but then I looked up. I was like, oh no, Mankind had not won the world title.
He was
He didn't win
awarded
until
it.
99.
Exactly. Yeah, 98 is his hardcore run, and then he's only in the hardcore title picture at the very beginning, and then he never touches it again. And then
It's very weird. That was his division, pretty much.
at the the beginning though, like that's the thing. Like it was him and Bossman, and then after
was
that,
Crash and Raven and
yeah, it was
Taz.
hardcore Holly Al Snow, and then it went on to Crash, and yeah, he never touched it past that first few months.
I still think my favorite is still Crash.
All right, number 11. Going to the world of movies here. Who starred with Jamie Kennedy in the film Bending the Rules? I believe nominated for at least a dozen Oscars that year. Don't fact check me.
I think I might finally get one of these right.
Oh. It's because you're a big Jamie Kennedy fan, huh?
Yeah, I am. Randy from Scream.
Yeah. Shrek, son of Shrek, son of the Mask.
Son of the Mask. The worst
Son of
movie.
Shrek.
I think. Is it just what wrestler started him in that movie?
Yeah. That's
Okay.
what these questions always are. There's a wrestler in the movie, bending the rules. Who was that wrestler? In this case, it's actually one of the leads. It's literally the lead opposite Kennedy. It's not a cameo.
No. Such a weird answer. I just put this person because they were in everything at one point before someone else was in everything.
So just to reiterate, according to Cage Match, Nightmare Sisters tag team, Nightmare Collective stable.
What?
All right, Ruby Fire, what you got? The Rock, what you got, Michael?
I believe it's Adam Copeland.
It was indeed Edge. Come on, bending the rules. You think The Rock is doing bending the rules with Jamie Kennedy? Ruby, come on.
I watched like Edge's DVD a couple months back, and they talk about it.
Mm.
Well, on this day, you see clearly. Okay,
I
number
didn't
12.
even know of that movie. That's weird.
That's why the answer you should have known wasn't The Rock. It's not that good. Number 12. Who guest starred on a line of television, by the way, now? Who guest starred on a season 11 episode of Supernatural titled Beyond the Mat? I will give bonus points if you put Dennis Stamp, but it was not.
Hmm.
A surely incorrect guess, is it?
Just because of the name of the episode, I'm just gonna throw it out there.
Interesting logic to go with. I understand the mind frame. Ruby, I like your logic. Did you put it down?
Like my what?
Did you write down your answer?
Yeah.
Okay. I like your logic, but I don't think it's right. What you got, Ruby? Mick Foley. What you got, Michael?
We did the same thing.
Yes, unfortunately, both of you had decent logic there. It's got nothing to do with the movie. It's just the
Yeah,
title.
'cause I wasn't really big on Supernatural, so I'm like, oh, you fucking got me.
We're looking for a man who some say is awesome, Mike the Miz Mizanin.
Okay.
Oh, you guys are almost like distinctly just went very, very on cue. Number 13, 4 matches from a 2016 pay-per-view. What 2016 pay-per-view had AJ Styles versus John Cena versus Dean Ambrose, Heath Slater and Rhino versus the Usos, Jack Swagger versus Baron Corbin, and Bray Wyatt versus Randy Orton in the main event? Once again, we're looking for AJ Styles versus Dean Ambrose versus John Cena, triple threat. We're looking at Heath Slater and Rhino versus the Usos in a tag team match. You like diamonds? Sweet. Baron Corbin versus Jack Swagger.
I love diamonds.
And Bray Wyatt versus Randy Orton.
You muted, Jordan. Oh, there you go.
Are you guys in?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Well, what you got, Michael?
I think it's the April pay-per-view, so I just said Payback.
Payback. What you got, Ruby?
Probably is.
Backlash. Yeah. Do you always go with Backlash, Ruby?
It's always my freaking go-to. I don't know why.
Sooner or later, you will be right, I suppose, if you keep with the logic. Looking for No Mercy, actually. No Mercy coming back that
I was
year.
They brought back No Mercy? I forgot about that. Now if they make a No Mercy remake of the video game, I'd be so happy.
Yeah, right? That'd be great.
People are going to hate me for this, but still my all-time favorite wrestling game.
What is?
No Mercy.
Wait, who would hate you for that?
I don't think that's a hot take at all.
I bet people get pissed at me over that. I was like, it's the best. Huh?
Ooh, a lot of people would agree with that. Me and Michael both agree that it's like a very like.
I played the shit out of that.
I think one of them was one of the guy that same class as Brandon Law, Zuzu Muhammad. He got mad at me because like, no man, I think WrestleMania 2000 is better. I'm like, no, I'm gonna go with
There is that subgenre, but it's definitely way less than the No Mercy supporters. No Mercy is the game that people still mod to this day.
Oh yeah, I still play it. If I like, literally, you hand me an N64, I'm gonna make a bunch of current people on it.
Fun fact: I have played No Mercy with Rich Trawan. Yeah, that's true.
Nice.
All right. Number 14 here. Let's see if you guys know your current 205 Live wrestlers.
Oh
Name
God.
one of 2 former Evolve wrestlers that debuted on the October 16th 205 Live, facing Arya Davari in a gauntlet match.
Is it one of 2?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you know both, you can throw it out there. But yes, I was being nice and saying if you know at least one of the 2,
Okay.
they came from Evolve.
Okay, I went with 1.
All right, what we got? What you got, Ruby?
I went with Anthony Henry.
All right, what you got, Michael? Michael.
I may have the name wrong. I thought it was Anthony Green.
You don't got the name wrong. You got it right, Anthony Green. Yeah, Anthony Henry, not signed. That is a guy from Evolve, but he's not signed. Anthony Green is, and Kurt Stallion was the other potentially correct answer.
That's right.
Yeah,
I think one of them.
Henry is teams with JD Drake, or did team. They broke up actually.
Yeah.
Fun fact: Anthony Green mad at me for taking too long in the bathroom one time.
Jesus. Oh, then he would totally hate me then.
Yeah, true. Waiting on this. It was before a show. Everyone's got to go. There's one bathroom. It happens. Number 15. Who main evented the last weekly TNA pay-per-view?
Wrong answer in.
Just logging off my lap. Yeah, here we go. I just threw it out there. That's so far back in TNA.
All right, what you got, Michael?
I said Jarrett and Styles.
What you got, Ruby?
Nice.
Oh, hey, you both had it. Very nice. Yeah, I thought about giving the points if you had one, which technically, if I did, you would both get a point. So, yeah, I'll give you both a point.
Now we got the full match.
Jeff Jarrett was correct, which kind of just feels obvious. Knowing
Yeah.
TV. It was Jeff Hardy, actually.
Okay.
Him and Jeff Hardy ended the weekly shows. Speaking of Jarrett and Hardy, question number 16. They would also go on to main event the first 3-hour pay-per-view on a Sunday. And what kind of match did they compete in? At Victory Road of 2004, the first 3-hour epic event. November of 04.
I'm in.
Hold on.
Coming up next, more current AEW stuff for Ruby.
Said for the first 3-hour TNA pay-per-view?
Yeah, Jarrett and
Okay.
Hardy, the main evented the not only the last weekly, but the first 3-hour show. But this time it's in a stipulation. What kind of match?
I might have got this match wrong. It might have been someone else in this match. All right. I'm locked in.
What you got, Ruby? Full Metal Mayhem. What you got, Michael?
They think Jeff Hardy doesn't know how to do anything except a ladder match.
That is indeed true. Ladder match is what I was looking for. Yeah, Full Metal Mayhem, the first one actually, is a weird gimmick because it's like they were locked up for 24 hours. So
No. That's Monsters Ball.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Never mind.
Full Metal Mayhem is their rendition of TLC without grabbing the
Right.
belt from the top. It's pinfall submission.
Hardy and Abyss, maybe?
Yes, I actually have it on DVD too.
So you were on the right track for Hardy, but yeah, this was just a good old ladder match featuring a lot of returns and debuts. Nash, Hall, Savage.
Full Metal Mayhem, though. Go back to watch that match. The ending had one of the worst, nastiest botches at the end of the match.
All right. Number 17. What current AEW star won the vacated NWA TV title this year? The first champ since the 90s.
I'm in.
Oh, you're gonna hate me because it's probably the wrong belt. God damn it! Stupid pen. Oh, I'm gonna hate myself for this one because it's probably the wrong title. All right, I'm in.
1 second, I was trying to find the botch. All right. So what you got, Ruby?
It was on the finish too.
What you got, Ruby?
Willie Mack.
What you got, Michael?
Willie Mack is not in AEW. It's Ricky Starks.
Yes, indeed. Ricky Starks, yes.
Oh, I thought I heard NWA and I immediately went Willie Mack.
The full question was, though, and Michael heard it, I guess, what current AEW star won the vacated NWA TV title this year? I was trying to help you by narrowing the pool in case you had no idea.
That's fine.
Number 18, Nia Jax defeated what current NXT star, then known as Evie, in her NXT TV debut? This was Nia Jax's TV debut. Maybe also the other girls, but I didn't look that up.
I'm in.
Wait, one more time with that question?
Nia Jax defeated what current NXT star, then known as Evie, in her
Okay.
NXT TV debut?
I just had to hear the name Evie, and I'm like, oh, okay. She just left her Evie, to be honest. I like that name better. All right.
Is the bump Hardy through the tables?
Yeah, you could tell that was not supposed to be the finish. The way he launched him over the top, like it looked like he went to hit Abyss and launched himself over the top rope.
Yeah, it looks like Hardy's fault.
Yeah, that's why I said it was a nasty botch.
Too much
That's how
adrenaline.
Yeah, that's how the match ended. Oh, that's not supposed to happen.
Funny enough, and not the worst ending to a Jeff Hardy TNA match. Ooh,
God. Nope, never mind. Yeah.
Sting would
Damn it.
know.
Damn it, Sting. Yeah, and Bischoff. Bischoff's the one who made the call.
As I pulled up my YouTube, already on the front page was like, want to watch a video about how bad that Sting Hardy match was? As I was trying to find another Jeff Hardy botch. All right, what do we have, Michael?
My sweetheart, Dakota Kai.
Dakota Kai. Were we? All right, very nice. Wasn't sure people would know Evie Dakota Kai, but very nice gentleman.
I get mad. I have this weird like I think I'm a stickler. I get this weird thing where I hate they should just leave them with their indie names, but yeah, you gotta do copyrights and shit. So
I think that way if she ever leaves, they'd be like, well, you can never be Dakota again. We own Dakota.
yeah, but at least when she leaves, she can come back as Evie.
I like full names though. I like
Should be Carolina Kai.
Yeah. Hey. Number 19. Who ended the Fabulous Moolah's fourth and final run as WWF Women's Champion on an October 1999 Raw in under 25 seconds?
What year again?
October of 99.
All those years ran together.
Yeah, not the tightest women's division.
Yeah, I don't know. Just a weird answer. I feel like my answer, for some reason, in my brain, it makes sense, but it's probably gonna be wrong.
Right.
I think we're both in. Ruby, if you're in, show me what you got. Ivory, show me what you got, Michael.
That's what I had.
Hey, you both are right, actually. That is indeed the answer.
I went with the I think it happened during the right to censor gimmick.
99?
There's a
No,
little
never mind. That's
before that.
2000. Yeah, never mind.
But-
But it was
because
still Ivory because Ivory.
She beat
was at that
Ivory
time
for the belt, and then
Yeah.
Ivory just won it back.
There you go.
hot shotted.
That's the image of it. A very nice gentleman. Number 20. What was the last year we saw a Halloween Havoc?
Is this a trick question or is how about when they brought it back?
I'm in.
Well, the answer is not tonight.
All right. I'm in.
What you got, Michael?
Well, the company died in 2001, so it's 2000.
What you got, Ruby?
Damn, I went 99 for some odd reason.
It was the year 2000. Not a horrible guess because there's a couple things that I think they skipped in the year 2000. But there was indeed a Halloween Havoc. Ladies and gentlemen, bringing it. What a game by Michael. 15 points. Ruby, very respectable. 6 points on the board as well here. Tremendous matchup, guys. Michael, Ruby, any parting words?
Good game. GG.
Michael, any parting words? What a tremendous victory pulled out here for very, very respectable 15 on the board.
Yeah, it's good to get back on the winning track after Dex wiped the floor with me. So hopefully building back up some confidence, and we'll see him again soon. But until then, whoever wants to play, let's play.
Absolutely. Have we fought yet?
No, no,
Ah,
I beat Wheels. I haven't faced you yet.
all right. Let me just crack my neck and get ready
I'm
for
gonna
it.
go. I'm gonna go binge watch a bunch of wrestling and just get my brain back up to where it should be.
Absolutely, man. We'll see you both here near in the future. We'll see you tuning in as well. League for everyone. Good night. Good luck. Zing, zang, zadan.